Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel and to this week's Plan With Me video. This week we are doing a back plan or memory spread, as always, but we are planning out the week of March 8th through to March 14th. The kit that we are using today is actually a kit from Wednesday Planning, who is a wonderful friend of mine. Emily, if you are watching, hello. But unfortunately the store is now closed, so you can't actually purchase this kit anymore, and you can't actually purchase from the shop in general, which is unfortunate. But I do have quite a few kits that I'm hoarding, that are away in my stash, waiting their use, or I guess biding their time, if you will. And I decided that this particular week was the perfect week to utilize this kit, because it is actually the week of my brother's birthday. May he rest in peace. But it is also a good friend of mine's birthday this week as well. So I decided to use this birthday kit, and I thought it was really fun because all of you guys know the struggle. Anyone in this planner community knows the struggle of trying to find a birthday kit, much less one that is targeted or aimed towards men or boys or just males in general. So the fact that I had this kit was absolutely perfect. I did also go ahead and bring in some blue foil. Now the blue foil is actually a wiggle from SPC that I got many months ago, years ago even. So I did decide to bring some of that in. I didn't bring too much in. I just bought a couple of things in, a couple of icons, the date dots, and some of the confetti headers. And then, as you can see at the moment, I am of course bringing in some Simply Gilded washi as well, because I have this beautiful kind of pool blue washi, and I was just like, I don't know if or when I will ever use this washi again. So I thought I would make perfect use of it with this kit, and I think that it actually ties in very well. You will see when we get to the end. So I do go ahead and trim that bottom washi so that I can utilize both the bottom washi that came with the kit and my Simply Gilded washi as well. Now, unfortunately, the bows on the washi were hollow silver, but that is fine. So what I actually end up doing is, you'll see that when we get into the plans, I do go ahead and bring in bits of silver. I've got black scripts. I've got the blue icons, like I mentioned. I've got the washi. I end up putting that in the sidebar as well, just to sort of tie it all together. And I do use a silver SPC overlay quote on one of my full boxes, just because of the way that the Wednesday planning kits are formatted. I thought it would be fun to bring in an additional quote, which I did. And yeah, I just think it ends up working really nicely, and the colors are colors that I wouldn't otherwise normally use. So the blues, the greens, the oranges, I think they all worked really well together. And I was really happy with how the spread turned out. I also tried something different. You guys know that I've been trying really hard to sort of change up my layouts, experiment, do things, you know, out of the ordinary, at least out of the ordinary from me anyway. So with this particular kit, or this particular spread rather, what I actually went ahead and did was, because I didn't have a lot of headers, this kit doesn't come with a lot of headers, I actually alternated some of the washi strips that came with the kit. And to make it work, I actually only put some headers across the top, which you will of course see in just a moment. And then I put additional headers above the full boxes only. So depending on where the full boxes lie, there may only be one header used in that particular day, whereas other days there will be two. And you'll see what I mean. So on Monday, I put my full box in the middle row. So there's two headers in Monday's layout. And on Tuesday, I put the full box at the top, so we only have one header for Tuesday. But you'll see what I mean when it comes to it. Things to say about this particular week. It wasn't an overly exciting week. Like I said, the main event for this week it was my friend's birthday and my brother's birthday. But other than that, it was a pretty standardized week. Of course, I had work as per usual. I worked Monday through Friday. I had some bills due. I did a couple of fun things on the weekend, but it was mostly a pretty chill sort of work, regular week, nothing exciting. I think the most exciting thing about this particular week is actually the spread itself. But that's fine. We love when a spread comes together. I was a little bit concerned. You know how sometimes you have a kit or you start putting together a spread and you're like, this is too far out of my comfort zone, or these colors aren't the best, or these colors are too vibrant, or these colors are too pastel, or whatever it is, and you just think you're not going to be able to make it work. Well, this was one of those kits for me, but I absolutely adore the end result. I am going to go ahead and start talking about the plans now before I run out of time. So at the moment, I'm just doing my sidebar. So with my sidebar, I've of course got my usual. So I've got my 2 full boxes. I've got my socials. So I mark those with my Sticker Thief icons, the YouTube bun, and the Instagram sticker as well. I then put in a half box. Is that what it's even called? I don't even know anymore. And I mark in that it was a birthday week, and I just put a little love heart icon, foiled icon in there a little bit later on in the spread, just to jazz it up a bit. On to Monday, the first thing I mark is, of course, Coffee Monday. So again, I use my favorite coffee mug from Sticker Thief. Below that, I've used a flat lay from Stella Bow Sticker Co. to mark working, and I've actually layered over a work script from Wednesday Planning as well, just to obviously denote that as working. At the bottom of Monday, I have marked in doing some laundry, so I've used a little washing basket there, again from Wednesday Planning, and a script from Plannerface to mark that in. And then underneath that, I go ahead and mark that I watched some YouTube videos and chilled out after work. I've used a little blue foiled icon to mark that in. And the last thing that I mark in for Monday is that I did my Dead by Daylight stream on Monday as per usual schedule. Over onto Tuesday, of course, I have marked work the same way as Monday, and of course I carry that through to Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Below that, I've used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji and a script from Plannerface to mark that I actually had a migraine that day, which was not great. Below that, I have used a Stella Bow Sticker Co. icon in a quarter box to mark that I unstacked and restacked the dishwasher. Riveting, I know. Below that, I've used a foiled icon from the kit. It's a little, from SPC, which is a little trash can, and that was to mark tidying up and putting the bins out for that evening. Below that, I use a coffee cup from Sticker Thief in a quarter box just to mark that I had a cup of coffee after work, just to try and take the edge off that migraine. It's what I do. And then underneath that, I've used a laptop from Stella Bow Sticker Co. to mark that I watched some Twitch videos, probably some ASMR, I honestly don't remember. And underneath that, I've marked in streaming, but I don't recall what I actually streamed on that day, and I didn't actually note it down, so I just mark it in as just plain old stream. Over to Wednesday, of course, I have marked in work. Below that, I've used another script from Stella Bow Sticker Co. Another laptop from Stella Bow Sticker Co. to mark watching some Twitch ASMR, because that's kind of what I do to chill out from about 3 o'clock in the afternoon until the end of my working day. And just a brief pause here, just to show you guys that I'm actually going ahead and marking in the birthdays on the weekend and fiddling around, because I was worried that I was going to run out of functional boxes. So I wanted to make sure that I had all of the important things noted down, so that way if I had to sort of chop and change things or make other things work, I could do that. So we kind of jump a little bit all over the place with this spread, but I will carry on because we will catch up in the end. Underneath the Twitch ASMR on Wednesday, I've used a foiled blue icon to mark that I did a huge load of clothes in the washing machine, of course. I could have just written laundry, but apparently I wanted to use a half box for that. And then I wondered why I was running out of half boxes. Go figure. Below that, I've used a laptop from Sticker Thief to mark that I had to set up some things for stream, because my Streamlabs, which is the program that I stream through, has a habit of resetting and updating itself very, very often. Far too often, in my opinion. So I had to fiddle with my settings and make everything sort of work the way that I wanted them to. As always, on Wednesday, I also marked in washing my hair. So I've just used a little Fox and Cactus girl for that. She kind of looks anxious because Wednesdays I don't really like washing my hair. But then on Sunday, because I'm rushing about essentially. But then on a Sunday when I wash my hair, it's very therapeutic. So I enjoy my Sunday night hair wash. But my Wednesday one is kind of like, just something I got to do. And then on Wednesday, the last thing that I marked for the day was my 100 baby stream. Over onto Thursday, I've marked work. I've then used 2 bill due boxes from the kit to mark that my phone bill was due and that my car insurance was due. Below that, I've used a quarter box from the kit and a Fox and Cactus girl there to mark that I had McDonald's for dinner. Below that, I've marked in a half box that my football team versed the Melbourne Storm. Unfortunately, wait, did we win? I've put in 26-18, and I feel like I always put our score first, but I'm not sure because I feel like that's weird. But 26-18 was the score. And underneath that, I've marked in my 100 baby stream for that night because back in that stage, I was doing 4 streams a week as opposed to 3 like I do now. Moving over to Friday, again, I've marked work. I then used one of the full boxes there and there wasn't really anything to put in it, so I will go back and put some foiled corners on it just to jazz it up a bit, which I really like. Below that, I mark in that I chilled out on Twitch after work, and again, I've just used a Stella Bow Sticker Co laptop to mark that in. Underneath that, I've used some sponges from Marshmallow Studio to mark that I did a bit of a kitchen tidy up, wipe down the benches and all that fun stuff. Below that, I've used a foiled icon from SPC to mark Netflix and chill. Self-explanatory. Underneath that, I've used another foiled icon from the kit to mark in that we had Mad Max for dinner. And below that, I've used a little popcorn bucket foiled icon from SPC to mark that hubby and I watched a movie, but I didn't mark down what it was, so I've just left it at watched a movie. Over onto Saturday, of course, the big 2 important events for the week are marked down, so I've used a half box for each and some balloon stickers from Stella Bow Sticker Co. to firstly mark that it was my brother Matthew's birthday. I miss him every day and I wish he was here, but unfortunately, he's no longer Earthside and hasn't been for a very, very long time, but I wish him a great birthday anyway, and that's why this spread was really important to me. And then underneath that, it was my friend Justin's 21st birthday. Below that, I've used a laptop from Stella Bow Sticker Co. to mark that my friend Justin, who turned 21, was doing a birthday stream on Twitch, so I hung out with him and played some games with him on stream. Below that, I've used a Marshmallow Studio character to mark that I was actually feeling very queasy and nauseous during that stream, so I actually had to rush off the stream, run away, and didn't go back to the stream. I ended up just watching from a distance because I was too nauseated to actually watch, to play anymore because of my medication. And then the last thing I marked on Saturday is again watching another movie, and I've used a foiled icon to mark that in. Lastly, onto Sunday, I've marked sleeping in. I had a cup of coffee when I woke up and I've marked that with a label from Sticker Thief. Sorry, a coffee mug from Sticker Thief, not a label. Below that, I've used another icon from Marshmallow Studio to mark tidying up the house. Below that, I've marked in some laundry with a Planiface script and Stella Bow laundry basket. Underneath that, I've used an icon from Stella Bow to mark stacking and unstacking the dishwasher. Below that, I've used a Hamilton Print Co. burger to mark having chips and burgers for lunch. I then took a nap. I've marked that with a foil icon from Scribble Prints. Below that, I've used a Once More With Love Munchkin couple cuddling to mark that hubby and I cuddled on the couch and just had some chill time together. And then underneath that, I've marked a YouTube binge with a laptop from Sticker Thief. And of course, washing my hair with a Fox and Cactus girl. That is it. I'm giving you a little wiggle just so you guys can see a little bit of that wonderful foil. I've of course taken you through the leftovers of the kit. And yeah, I really think this turned out super, super gorgeous. If you agree, leave a comment below. And if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing. I will be posting a new video very soon. I generally post a new video every week. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye for now.